Hey, what's up, guys? Twintuitive 717. I'm back with another reading. We're going to dive into a message for the Divine Feminine Collective. I'm hearing something about a softer life, okay? I feel like you are attracting a softer life. Now, this means, okay, that he is shifting to match that vibration as well, okay? So, what are you attracting in terms of this softer life? Yeah, there you have it, the Two of Cups. Okay, so what I'm picking up on this energy is divine feminine, that many of your divine masculines, they could be focused on this hermit energy, very quiet at this time. They know that you could be placing a lot of emphasis and focus into yourself right now. I feel like a lot of you in this divine feminine energy, you have really mastered your Queen of Cups energy. Okay, you're taking really good care of yourself, your family. I feel like many of you are placing a lot of emphasis into taking care of like your health as well. That's been a really big focus for you. And I feel like there's a big shift with just wanting more peace towards you. You want peace within your relationships, your environment. And so many of you have been maybe moving into a softer space and even a more silent place as well. And many of your masculines can read this silence. It's not in a spiteful way that you're silent with them. It is more of just you drawing boundaries and also maintaining a sense of equilibrium or, again, peace or this very soft, feminine, delicate energy in your life. I feel like many of you are paying better attention to your vibration, your body, the way that you feel. A lot of you in the divine feminine energy, you're so in tuned. You may be the natural hermit, but I feel like you're so in tuned with yourself lately. All of the shifts that you've been through, all of the changes that you've been through, that had a lot to do with cycles closing out, having to rebuild yourself, having to drop certain relationships in your life, go through celibacy, solitude. Many of you reemerged from that wanting softness, peace, because I feel like for a lot of you, your energy itself was on overdrive. I felt like I saw that word so many times in the comment section of the last video because I was struggling to find that word, and a lot of you were like, overdrive. So I feel like divine feminine, like, you are in overdrive for a lot of the beginning portion of this journey. And for many of you, I do feel like you're now, it's like now you've got the hang of it. Now you're being seen as having like the hang of this journey. So a lot of you know what it takes to maintain that peace and balance and harmony, because you know how chaotic it's also been to walk through the dark night of the soul, to really accept your mission work and to accept the fact that you were awakening and that you did have spiritual gifts developing. Many of you really fought a good fight. And because of that, you know how important it is now to protect your space. And I feel like you're sending a very clear message to your counterpart, your divine masculine counterpart. And now all they want to do is offer you this Two of Cups energy. I feel like they can feel energetically as well what it is you have been through. And I really have been getting like a lot of messages around like protection as well, coming from your divine masculines. Like they see this soft life that you've created for yourself, but they're the only ones that can see that a lot of the softness is due to everything that you have been through. Like they really do see, and you've made it very clear, that you just want peace. You just want peace of mind. What do you want in terms of love when it comes to your divine masculine? He wants to know, what do you want in terms of love? Okay, so reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your love life. Notice the way that he's holding her with the reconciliation card. I feel like the divine feminines are sending in a clear energy that it's like, I know that you're there. I know that you've made it clear that you're holding space for this connection. I mentioned in the last reading, they're not taking their eyes off of you, okay? But a lot of you are commanding that they come in with this reconciliation and this very like soft and maybe gentle, relaxed, slow, I don't know, this slow pace. Because a lot of you are over the chaos. I think it was Marla from Twin Astrology who was recently talking about how she also channeled messages around like the divine feminines really feeling like just off with your masculines, like if they're not like coming to the table like aligned with like the current frequency that you're in, many of you may be feeling turned off. So I kind of just picked up that message there with the Two of Cups as well. Like for a lot of you who are feeling this union energy, it's coming to you, you're feeling it, because it's like you don't really care for it. Like it's nice if it comes along, and I feel like it's going to surprise you because it's going to be nice. It's not going to be something that you're expecting from your divine masculine. I feel like this is a moment, like whoever this reading is for, this is the time of seeing your divine masculines really and truly court you, because you have finally reached a place where, I mean, you don't care to be courted by them. Not that you don't care. I mean, it would be great. It would be nice. But if it doesn't happen, then I feel like your consciousness, your thinking, your mind, your heart space, everything is so expanded that there's no attachment to any specific outcome. It's like either way, many of you feel fulfilled, and you created that fulfillment by yourself. So naturally, if you've incarnated with your counterpart, then you're most magnetic at this time when you're detached. Okay, especially from the outcome of this connection between you two. Okay, how does your masculine feel towards you at this time? Okay, these are way too many. I'm going to take what's at the very top and bottom. Okay, so they see you as the Empress. She's so adorable. Oh my goodness. Look at her pretty sitting on her little red throne over there. Oh my goodness. Sitting pretty. Yeah, I guess that's what, oh my goodness, the cat grass. That's absolutely adorable. And I think too the cat grass for me is representing like abundance, pentacles for many of you. It's just going to regrow and keep growing because you keep it watered, you keep it in the sun. Yeah, they really do see you as just this ultimate empress in softness. Okay, you're attracting a softer life because I feel like you've been through enough on the journey. Even like your own warrior spirit is like, I've had enough. And the universe is like, hey, we were waiting on you. We were waiting on you to say you had enough, bruh. And many of you were like, oh shit, okay. Well, I'm ready to sit down at my throne. And I feel like now many of you are doing that. And it feels really good because it feels like you're more in control. I feel like for many of you who are attracting a softer life, you realize that it's actually not that hard to live in your feminine energy. It's just a matter of boundaries. So now with those boundaries in place, in the right place, a lot of you now have the free thinking, the free mind to really engage in activities and people, places, things that are good for you. It feels good, and you have zero problem saying no to anything that doesn't feel right in the moment, to anything that doesn't align with you. I feel like many of you are unapologetic because you know that what's for you can't pass you straight, right? What is meant for you, it's going to attract itself to you. A lot of you aren't fighting things. You're just not, and it feels so good for like your energetic body. A lot of you sitting pretty like this kitty, like resting, snuggling up. In fact, both Ariel and Mega right now are snuggled up somewhere. Just indulging, you know, just thinking of like this kitty empress here and thinking of Mega and Ariel's routine. Like they really do just sit around and rest and get cuddles, and they meow for what they want. If they want like their water bowl filled or their kibbles, or, you know, there's a pee in the litter. Can you get it out? Sure. Meow meow. Literally, this is you, divine feminine, calling in everything you want, like full relaxation mode. When I think of like the pussycat empress here, I really do think of you like being pampered, and many of you are pampering yourself. I feel like with the green grass as well, the universe is providing you with enough abundance to be able to do that. It's like whatever you can imagine right now. I feel like this very beautiful, cute princess energy coming from this. A lot of you in the divine feminine energy, it's like you're going back to like inner child stuff that you missed out on. That's why I feel like the universe is rewarding you with like this soft life now that many of you are living. It's to make up for like a lot of the hardship that a lot of you had to go through. And now is the time to create, dance, like dress up, like do your makeup, like take a day off work and sit down and like dress yourself up and go out for like tea and coffee and dessert and like just absolutely pick a day to indulge and keep doing things to attract that soft life to you. Okay, we have the five of Cups as well coming through. And I don't know, if you look at the energy in this beautiful Five of Cups, I know normally in the traditional deck it means conflict, change, sometimes heartache. But if you look at the change in here, I feel like it definitely depicts what I ended off the title by saying, okay? He's naturally shifting his energy to match yours. Okay? I think that a lot of your divine masculines are trying to approach the soft life, themselves. And what I mean by that is I'm hearing space. Okay, giving you a lot of that space that you might have given to them somewhere along the journey. They want reconciliation really bad with this Empress, because I feel like you've proven yourself. You got to your throne all by yourself. Okay, and we have someone definitely in this Hermit energy, and with the lamp on his head as well, he's realizing so much. Everything is so clear with the reconciliation energy for a lot of your divine masculines. Okay, but this definitely has to do with you commanding this. The reconciliation energy is you commanding it, and you're commanding it now in the way that you want, because you're like, I'm not chasing this. I'm absolutely not chasing this. And the universe was like, great, we were waiting for you to realize that you didn't even have to. You don't have to do that. So now things feel more fully aligned, which is why a lot of you are seeing that before reconciliation, a lot of your divine masculines are stepping deeper into this Hermit energy. Okay, no matter what is going on the outside, this Two of Cups here, this constant pull towards you, these constant like ascension moments between you two. It's like the journey keeps getting deeper and deeper. No matter what obstacles are thrown in your way, no matter what karmic interferences appear, I feel like the journey just continues to get deeper and deeper. And we're at that phase of the journey now where many of you are realizing that you're fulfilled. I feel like you feel fulfillment. You don't feel like how everybody else feels around you in terms of like love and attracting love. Like if you're a divine feminine and you're sitting in your Empress energy, you could be triggering a lot of people. Like people may be asking you, like curious, like, oh, so aren't you dating? Like you're not dating anybody? You should date. It's like people are so concerned about you feeling so good and fulfilled in this energy. It's absolutely triggering for them. Many of you might be getting that. I don't know why I was guided to say that, but I really do feel that for some of you, this soft, beautiful life that you've created, it's like a lot of eyes are on you, a lot of attention is on you, and many of your masculines, they're right there behind you, ready to match this in some way, appear softer towards you in some way. Their mannerisms, I'm hearing patience as well. Many of your masculines are starting to slow down and be a little bit more patient in the way that they approach you. And even in like their own lives as well, realizing that there's no rush. There's no need for them to be perfect. They just need to be maybe like honest, integrity. No need for perfection, but come honestly. There's like a gentleness in this honesty that you have to approach this Empress with. And I'm glad that I used the cat deck as well. Because like the thing I'm getting with this Empress is like with the word patience, like a lot of your divine masculines are realizing that like, with a cat, like you really have to put in time. You know, it's like you bring a new cat home and it's like they go and they hide under the couch. You know, it's like a lot of people who sometimes get overly excited. They think like, oh my God, and they move the couch aside and they try and go and chase the cat to go and like pick it up and, you know, let it be friendly with you. And then forever you have this like cat that always hides from you. Whereas I feel like what your divine masculines are doing is like they're actually doing it the proper way, where they're not moving away the couch and trying to invade in your space. Instead, they'll sit across the room and talk to you gently. And then maybe they'll come closer to the couch. And then maybe they'll put like, you know, some treats, make you some offers, some beautiful love offers, put some treats out. Have you maybe come and sniff the treats and then run away and hide. But it's like the point is like they're, you know, eventually you'll come out and maybe sit on their lap, because they're putting in the work now. That's the best way I can put it, is like they're really putting in the work. And this is like the softer side of the journey, is like by them putting in the work. Like I'm hearing romantic gestures, expressing your love for many of you. All right, guys, so that's it for this short check-in. I don't know who this was for, but if you guys do like these romantic readings, be sure to check out the membership section. And if you guys would like a personal session with me, be sure to check out some of the links in my bio. I'm on Hipsy.com. I do one-to-one sessions where you guys can pick up the phone and call me, or we can text if you'd like. All right, until then, I will catch you guys in the next one. Okay, bye, guys.